Oh, McGonagall.
You go.
Ahem.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
Way to go. Oh, my God.
Luna's going to want you so hard, dude.
Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
This is the Reject Nation. We did it. Come hell or high water, we have made it through Hogwarts.
Yeah.
We have made it our way through this franchise. We are on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. It's the 7th book. It's the 8th movie.
Yes.
And it's just the two of us. I have a question for you. It's a very important question. Going into our final movie, what house are you in?
I guess Huffle. Huffle.
You heard it here first, guys. He's in his own house. It's called Huffle.
Hufflepuff.
You're a Hufflepuff.
Yes, Hufflepuff. I think.
All right.
That's
That
what I've
was
been told.
such a perfect, adorable Hufflepuff response.
Okay.
I can't even.
Fair.
I feel like I've gone from a Slytherin to a Gryffindor, Lil Jon.
Wow.
And
officially.
Yeah, there's nothing more Gryffindor than claiming that you're a Gryffindor. Because I'm just so brave to be here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all of us are brave. If
course.
you venture into the internet and the world today, you are brave.
I
Are we going to watch this movie?
Yes, I'm ready when you are.
Yep, it sounds like that's good. It's so odd because this is on HBO that the ad before this is Euphoria. The vibe for this is just so not.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. We're starting right away with Dumbledore's.
From the last movie.
Yep. We haven't had a cold open like this or like a previously on kind of moment.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. All right. They're really throwing us right in. It's part 2. They ain't messing around. Okay.
Beam in the sky. And now.
And now they're doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. They said, remember this? This is what we left you with. I wonder how much time.
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Yeah, how much time passed between the...
2 movies.
Yeah.
Because what a cliffhanger that would have been to end on. Or not even cliffhanger as much as moment.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
This score. Is this Yates as well?
I would assume so. I don't know.
They look different. That's Snape, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, there we go.
I'm glad that we're focusing on him right now because I still have faith in him, even though it's hard to say that.
It's hard. Yeah, I can't put my finger on what's going to happen with him.
Still that desaturated. It's so sad that we lost Alan.
For real.
Really enjoying this score.
I wonder how much the theater going... Oh, Dobby.
Elias Dobby, a free elf.
Oh.
Who did Harry just see? It was such a brief glimpse. Was it Sirius?
I don't know.
That's always his Dumbledore thing, but it looked like Sirius for a second to me. If I was watching in theaters, I couldn't rewind.
Yeah.
Luna really kind of has replaced Neville in terms of importance in this group.
Yeah.
And I miss Neville, but I love Luna.
We used to come here as kids. The Order uses it now as a safe house.
Hmm.
What's left of us, at least.
You would think
Muggles think these keep evil away.
they could find them anywhere.
That's true, yeah. With magic.
I want to know what Luna was really just implying that those are for.
Probably don't remember, don't you?
That I showed you to your vault the first time you came to Gringotts. Even amongst goblins, you're famous, Harry Potter.
Harken back to the first movie.
Buried the elf and brought me here.
And the sword's right there.
You are very unusual, is it?
How do you think they did? Is this prosthetics on that actor?
Yeah, I mean, amazing.
How did you come by this sword?
It's complicated.
That's your relationship on Facebook.
Strange to think it should be in her vault at Gringotts.
Yeah, why did she think that?
The sword presented itself to us in a moment of need.
Right.
There is a sword in Madame Lestrange's vault, identical to this one, but it is a fake.
Oh.
It was placed there this past summer.
And she never suspected it was a fake.
The replica is very convincing. Only a goblin would recognize that this is the true sword of Gryffindor.
Crazy.
Why would goblins know that?
I know.
The Hogwarts professor. As I understand it, he's now headmaster.
He put a fake sword in Bellatrix's vault.
Huh.
I need to get into Gringotts, into one of the vaults.
This is impossible.
Alone, yes, but with you, no.
Okay.
Why should I help you?
I have gold.
Yeah, he does.
No interest in gold.
And what?
Yeah, what are goblins interested in?
That is my prize.
Why do you want that? And can Harry do with it what he needs to first?
Right.
She kept asking me what else we'd taken. I bet you anything there's a Horcrux in.
Interesting.
Let's find it, kill it, and then we're one step closer to killing him.
How are we supposed to destroy it now you're giving the sword the grip?
I'm still working on that part.
Yeah. Can he say, I'll give you the sword, but not for another month?
Yeah.
Mr. Ollivander, I need to ask you a few questions. Would you mind identifying this wand? We need to know if it's safe to use.
Have we seen unsafe wand?
An heartstring, 12 3/4 inches. This belonged to Bellatrix Lestrange. Treated carefully.
Oh, that's why.
And this?
Hawthorne, this was the wand of Draco Malfoy.
Is it not still?
Well, perhaps not, if you won it from him.
Won it?
I sense his allegiance has changed.
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
I love this wand lore.
Yeah.
You talk about wands
Yeah.
as if they have feelings.
Exactly.
The wand chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter.
Right. From the first movie.
That much has always been clear to
Yeah.
those of us who have studied wand lore.
And what do you know about the Deathly Hallows?
Yeah, like what if that wand doesn't choose Voldemort?
Right.
It is rumored there are 3. Elder Wand, Cloak of Invisibility, to hide you from your enemies.
And that's stone.
This is a reminder for the people who had to wait a year.
Together, they make one the master of death. But few truly believe that such objects exist.
Do you believe they exist, sir?
Well, we know that the cloak exists.
I see no reason to put stock into an old wife.
We know the wand exists too.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah, you are lying.
You know one exists.
Dumbledore has one.
Told him about it.
Or
The
had-
the
You
wand.
told him about the Elder
Oh,
Wand.
yeah.
And
Where he could get
you
it.
could go looking for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, Voldemort has it now, but yeah.
Yeah, and remember Voldemort asked him. We saw that.
Besides, only conveyed rumors. There's no telling whether he will find it.
He has found it, sir.
He's after you, Mr. Potter. If it's true, what you say, and he has the Elder Wand, I'm afraid you really don't stand a chance.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, I suppose I'll have to kill him before he finds me then.
People say some really harsh things to Harry.
I know. That's pretty intense.
Positive.
Bellatrix.
Yeah. So they're going to use the...
Yeah.
That's fun.
How do I look?
Hideous. You can give that to Hermione to hold, all right, Griphook?
Cool little special effects.
We're relying on you, Griphook. If you get us past the guards and into the vault, the sword's yours.
I really feel like he should have said caveat.
Yes.
Here's after I use it for the other
Right.
Horcruxes.
Madame Lestrange.
Good morning.
No.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bellatrix Lestrange, not some dewy-eyed schoolgirl. You see, she gives us away. We might as well use that.
Why would Harry not be somebody?
Yeah. Be in like some disguise.
Just like even the goblins all know Harry.
Yeah.
I'm also curious why Harry hasn't mentioned to other people about the invisibility cloak and where is the... Oh,
Oh, you go. Spoke too soon?
okay. Ron looks insane.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Helena Bonham Carter's doing such a great job
Yeah.
right now. She really feels like Emma.
Yeah.
Like Hermione. Like she is really...
She's playing a character that's playing a character. Yeah.
Be Bellatrix. Ahem.
Yeah.
I wish to enter my vault.
Identification?
I hardly think that would be necessary.
Madame Lestrange.
That's funny.
I don't like to be kept waiting.
I hardly think.
Dang. The tension in
Is
the
the
air.
goblin who just whispered that?
Yeah.
Would you mind presenting your wand?
They have it.
And why should I do that?
I'm sure you understand, given the current climate.
I most certainly do not understand.
I'm afraid.
Why don't you just present
yeah,
it?
Yeah, you guys have it.
Imperium. Very well, Madame Lestrange. If you will follow me.
That came useful.
It's such a weird thing that they would use to identify because we actually had that.
Yeah,
But
we have it.
I guess because Oleander told us, be careful with this.
Yeah. Well, that's
And then
true.
maybe we left it at home. I don't know.
Would this be a ride at Universal?
There's 2 rides at Universal. This isn't. I mean, one of them kind of is on a track like this, but it's not.
What is that grip hook?
This
It
legitimate.
does kind of look like this. It does look like this. It's the only ride that made me nauseous.
Oh, her spell wore off. Okay. Oh, that's useful.
I mean, thank goodness for Hermione
I
every
know.
time.
The thief's downfall washes away all enchantments.
Just out of interest, is there any other way out of here?
No.
This guy.
What the devil are all you doing down here? You gave up the
Imperia.
keys, you...
So you can just like always do
Yeah,
that?
I just do that.
Like, why didn't we do that to Snape when he was about to shank
Oh.
Dumbledore?
Good point.
Maybe because a wizard can't do it to another wizard.
Maybe.
These are all things that I'd be curious in the TV show / if the book explained. Whoa.
Damn. Looks good.
It does look good.
It's been trained to expect pain when it hears the noise.
Oh, like a Pavlovian response? Oh, poor thing. I mean, like, it's terrifying, but damn. This is like very secret agent mission. Okay.
Lumos.
Where's Ron's light thing when we need
I
it?
know, that little thing.
Bellatrix has all the stuff.
Accio Horcrux.
Did you think that would...
Seriously, I'll try that one.
Yeah.
None of magic won't work.
That kind of magic won't work in here? Dang.
Yeah, Bellatrix must have made sure.
Can you feel anything?
Huh. Are we about to have a Nagini moment? Oh no.
Up there.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Everything you touch will multiply.
Give me the sword.
Very Aladdin-esque.
Yeah. I guess that's useful like, to elevate himself. That is scary.
I wonder what that is. We never think about our way out of things.
Yeah. What's our exit strategy? Wow. Crazy set design.
Which one is it?
We had a deal, grip hook.
The cup to the sword!
Don't you need the sword to kill it? Okay.
I said I'd get you in. Didn't say anything about getting you out.
Oh, you goblin. This is reminding me of Star Wars.
Why is the goblin like this, and what does it want the sword so badly?
Yeah.
It's that little gift. At least it's still got bog rot.
Oh my gosh. And you're gone. Holy crap.
That's unfortunate.
Those look like cops.
Yeah,
like
they
that
do.
is interesting.
Legitimately in uniform like that.
I've got something, but it's mad. Reducto.
Oh, love this for you,
Yeah.
Hermione. That is mad.
Well, come on then.
That's adventurous.
Reducto.
Cool.
That didn't feel like a Hermione plan. That felt like a Harry and Ron plan.
Yeah.
That's interesting. She's just a well-rounded queen.
Yeah. So they have the cup, which is a Horcrux. Oh, nice. That sucks.
What are we about to see?
This is gonna be gnarly. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Without the sword, how are they even gonna?
Yeah.
Reducto.
Hold on.
Reducto feels like it does everything.
Yeah. It's a very useful all-purpose in one.
I never want anything. I'm just gonna say Reducto.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, Ron's like, Hermione, I've never thought you were hotter. The London Eye.
Yeah.
So Diagon Alley is like in the heart of London. Well,
London.
like, is that where the bank is? Yeah, the vault.
Yeah. Didn't that give away their location though? That much of a ruckus?
I don't know.
We're dropping!
We're just gonna have to think humans are stupid.
I say we jump!
When?
Now!
Okay.
Maybe do like a 3, 2, 1. Everybody
Yes.
ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh, what was that?
Isn't that Draco's mom?
That was Draco's mom?
Yeah, it looked like it. That.
Full disclosure to you guys at home, our streaming just got like a little blurry for a minute, so some of those were unclear.
He knows we broke into Gringotts. He knows what we took, and he knows we're hunting Horcruxes.
How is it you know?
I saw him.
You let him in.
Oh my God, Hermione. Yeah, well, you think he did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Why? What happened? Well, he's angry.
Yeah.
Duh.
He knows if we find and destroy all the Horcruxes, we'll be able to kill him. I reckon he'll stop at nothing to make sure we don't find the rest.
What are you guys putting
is that?
on? Hand sanitizer?
It must have something to do with her. We have to go there now.
What? We can't do that. We've got to plan. We've got to figure it out.
Hermione, when have any of our plans ever actually worked? We plan, we get there, all hell breaks loose.
Yes.
Snape's headmaster now. We can't just walk through the front door.
Back to Hogwarts.
There's something wrong with him. It's like, in the past, I've always been able to follow his thoughts. And now everything just feels disconnected.
Maybe he's growing weaker. Maybe he's dying.
No, it's more like he's wounded. If anything, he feels more dangerous.
Yeah, like a wounded dog attacks.
Holy crap!
Nagini.
This is the most blood we've seen.
Lucius looks bad.
Oh no!
What? You're upset?
I mean, no. I thought they would have access to the sword then. But I guess it
but where
disappears.
this? What goes where it's needed, right? We've seen that, but I'm not mad that he's dead.
I'm not mad
because
he's dead. Yeah. He's just...
He betrayed us. Snitches get stitches, you know.
Definitely.
Where's the invisibility quote, guys?
I know. It's so useful right now. In Hermione's little bag that can hold infinite things. Hopefully it's in there.
In here, Potter.
Cool, allies.
Did you get a look at him? For a second, I thought it was...
I know. Dumbledore.
What?
Oh, we found out Dumbledore had a brother.
That's right. Oh yeah.
All right. I can see you.
And Sirius with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody fools. What were you thinking coming here? Have you any idea how dangerous it is?
Oh, this guy. Forgot his name.
Dumbledore's brother.
Called
It's
it.
you who I've been seeing in here. You're the one who sent Dobby.
That's who it wasn't his.
He also told me you'd likely be hacked off if you ever found out I had it. But ask yourself, where would you be if I didn't?
Good point.
Do you hear from the others much? From the Order?
The order's finished. You know who's won. Anyone who says otherwise is kidding themselves.
Oh my God, all these negative Nancys.
Dumbledore gave us a job to do.
Did he now?
We've been hunting Horcruxes. We think the last one's inside the castle.
Last one.
It's a suicide mission. Do yourself a favor, boy. Go home.
Dumbledore trusted me to see this through.
What home?
Yeah, he doesn't have one.
What makes you think you can believe anything my brother told you? In all the time you knew him, did he ever mention my name?
Oh man.
Did he ever mention hers?
Why should he?
Keep secrets, you tell me. A boy who goes chasing Horcruxes on the word of a man who wouldn't even tell him where to start. You're lying. Not just to me, that doesn't matter. To yourself as well. That's what a fool does. You don't strike me as a fool, Harry Potter.
Why should we trust you?
Yeah.
I'm not interested in what happened between you and your brother. I don't care that you've given up.
Fair.
I trusted the man I knew. We need to get to the
Fair.
castle tonight.
See, we're now watching Harry be a man. This
Yeah.
is him being like, I'm not a kid anymore. I know who I am and what I believe. You know what to do.
Okay.
Where have you sent her?
Don't see. Soon enough.
Because she knows what to do.
Yeah.
That's your sister Ariana, isn't it? She died very young, didn't she?
My brother sacrificed many things on his journey to find power, including Ariana. He gave her everything.
Thank you, Mr. Dumbledore.
He said like he was just talking to Harry Potter, but Hermione was the one who asked
Yeah,
the
yeah.
question.
Like addresses Harry.
Can we address Hermione? At all?
Yeah.
Save our lives twice. Kept an eye on us in that mirror. That doesn't seem like someone who's given up.
Yeah. And he just sent Ariana off to do something.
She's coming back.
Who's that with her?
Person behind her.
Yeah. Whoa.
Neville.
Oh.
Oh, interesting reveal that we heard them say his name before we saw him.
Yeah.
Nemesis is worse. Hey, Ab. We've got a couple more coming through.
I'm so happy.
Neville.
You know how much I love Neville.
Yeah.
Several secret passages were sealed off before the start of the year.
Also, look at Noah becoming a handsome gent.
I know. Yeah. Growing up.
Hardly ever see him. It's the Carrows you need to watch out for.
Why?
Jeez.
Today's dark arts lesson
Maybe talk quieter.
I know.
on first years.
Oh my God.
I refused.
Cruciatus curse on first years.
First years. Jeez.
Practicing it. Wow. First years are 11, right?
Yeah. That's gnarly.
Let's have a bit of fun, shall we?
I guess now you don't get sent to Azkaban for doing.
Hey, listen up, you lot. Brought you a surprise.
Yeah.
Cool score uptick.
Yeah. What? Why are we making noise? Like, should we not? Okay.
Get the word out to Remus and the others that Harry's back. It's not killing before you know who.
River, DA calling. Do you read?
Let's not kill him before you know who.
Struck. I repeat, lightning has struck.
What's the plan, Harry?
Oh. All our people.
There's something we need to find. Something hidden here in the castle. And it may help us defeat you-know-who. What is it? We don't know.
Where is it?
We don't know that either. I realise it's not much to go on.
That's nothing to go on.
It'll be small, easily concealed. Anyone any ideas?
Maybe explain a little more to them.
Rowena Ravenclaw's lost diadem.
Oh, bloody hell, here we go.
Lost diadem of Ravenclaw? Hasn't anyone heard of it?
Ron, that was so mean to Luna.
I know. Give Lunas a chance.
There isn't a person alive today who's seen it. It's a sort of crown, you know, like a tiara. Harry.
Oh, there you go.
Hi there.
Ginny is back at Hogwarts. I'm shocked that her parents.
Yeah.
6 months she hasn't seen me, and it's like I'm Frankie first. year.
She got lots of those, though. She's only one, Harry.
Shut up, Seamus.
That's hilarious.
Snape knows. He knows that Harry was spotted in Hogsmeade.
Of course he knows.
Very militant.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Where's McGonagall?
Right? Or any of the other professors?
It's come to my attention that earlier this evening,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter
Yeah.
was sighted in Hogsmeade. Student or staff attempt to aid Mr. Potter, they will be punished in a manner consistent with
Oh.
any person found to have knowledge of these events will be treated equally guilty.
Oh my God, he really takes his time to get his words out.
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
If anyone here has any knowledge of Mr. Potter's movements this evening, I invite them to step forward.
Good on. Oh no, that little girl is gonna crack.
It's Harry Potter himself? Yeah.
It seems, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies, you still have a bit of a security.
The order? Yeah.
I'm afraid it's quite extensive. How dare you stand where he stood?
Oh, I have goosebumps everywhere.
Tell them how you looked him in the eye. A man who trusted you and killed him.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
McGonagall comes in. Damn.
He's already said Avada Kedavra once.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at McGonagall go.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, there are OGs. Oh,
Oh, damn.
coward.
Cool.
Whoa.
Coming in clutch, McGonagall. Damn.
One thing we know is that if Snape wanted to kill McGonagall, he could have just now.
Could have, yeah.
Who is screaming? Oh my God.
What's that little girl that you were?
Yeah.
This is terrifying. What the heck is?
Some of you may even think that to fight, give me Harry Potter, and I shall leave Hogwarts untouched. You will know 1 hour.
That guy on the ground just now looked like a CW actor. I don't know if it was him.
What are you waiting for?
Oh my God.
Someone grab him.
Whoa.
What? Oh, Ginny, yeah.
Students in the corridor!
are supposed to be out of bed.
Yeah.
Bring it here.
Student.
Sorry, Mom.
As it happens, Mr. Filch, I would like you, please, to lead Miss Parkinson and the rest of Slytherin House.
I'll be leading them too, Mom.
The dungeons would do.
Wow.
Entire house, huh?
All Slytherin.
Potter, what is it you need?
Time. Professor, as much as you can get me.
Do what you have to do. I'll secure the car.
There you go.
I like that McGonagall's not even like,
It's good to see you.
oh. She trusts him because Dumbledore trusted him.
Hold the fort, Neville.
Oh, Neville. Wow, this whole thing is very, I don't know why, it's making me very emotional.
Hey, I get it. Swelling of all, like, coming
Yeah, just
together.
a lot. And like Harry deserves that trust and respect that McGonagall's giving.
It doesn't matter if we find a Horcrux. What do you mean?
Unless we can destroy it.
Right.
We were thinking.
Well, Ron was thinking it was Ron's idea. It's completely brilliant.
No, wow.
You destroyed Tom Ritter's diary with the Basilisk Fang, right? Okay, but take this. You can find me when you get back.
Oh, the map.
The map.
Smart.
Gotta start somewhere.
This will be our first venture into Ravenclaw, really.
Yeah.
Right? Like the whole movie. I mean, all movies. We haven't spent much time.
Straight, Professor. You're actually giving us permission to do this.
That is correct, Longbottom.
To blow it up. Boom.
Boom!
Boom.
McGonagall's had it up to here.
He has a particular proclivity for pyrotechnics.
I can bring it down.
That's the spirit. Will you?
That's the spirit.
We can't keep up you-know-who indefinitely.
And his name is Voldemort. Elias, you might as well use it.
Yeah.
Ron's mom is here? She's just
Pierre
here?
told
Yeah.
She has a wand, too.
Yeah, of course. She's a wizard.
Because the whole family, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hold down the fort, McGonagall.
Hogwarts is threatened. Protect us. Do your duty.
We saw Ron's dad come in with the order. I just didn't see
Yeah.
his mom. But there was a lot of people here. We still need the Regulus stuff to pay off, right?
Yeah.
Strength in numbers. Let's go.
It's like a force field.
Yeah. I like that she gave him a name. His name is Voldemort.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's stop. When you don't identify what something is,
Mm-hmm.
it's even
That's a good point.
scarier.
Yes,
Like, you
yes.
need to faith in power in words. It's also been a bummer to not have McGonagall be a part of the last few movies. Like, so
Until
happy
now.
to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment.
You won't find anything where you're going. You're wasting your time.
Listen to Luna
Trust
always.
Luna.
Later.
Harry Potter, you listen to me right
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Put your foot down.
now. Remember what Cho said about Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem? There's not a person alive who's seen it.
You gotta ask somebody dead.
It's obvious, isn't it? We have to talk to someone who...
Moaning Myrtle, right?
I assume so. Any of the ghosts, right?
Or headless,
The
nearly
dude?
headless Nick.
Yeah.
Cool visual of this. Anybody second guessing Luna? Like,
I know. He's coming clutch all the time.
although Harry knows what happened with Luna's dad too, so, yeah,
Right.
so he's probably just like,
That's a good point. Yeah.
I think it's best if you two talk alone. She's very shy.
okay, so Myrtle. I'm happy to bring her back too. She randomly ended up being a way bigger character than. Yeah, we're in the bathroom. Oh no,
It's
not
oh,
her.
It's not her.
Sorry, I jumped to conclusions. This was who was in the
Oh.
I do not answer to that name.
when it was kind of blurry.
Mm-hmm.
It's Helena, isn't it? Helena Raven, Rowena's daughter.
Hmm.
Are you a friend of Luna's?
Yes. And she thought you might be able to help me.
You seek my mother's diadem.
Is that the actress from No Country for Old Men?
That's right.
Luna is kind, unlike so many of the others.
Yeah.
But she was wrong. I cannot help you.
Wait! I want to destroy it!
I don't know if that helped or hurt.
She did stop. Oh, is that the army of?
This is the most Lord of the Rings that this has
Yeah.
felt. Yeah. Is that Draco? No, it's Voldemort. I thought that Draco was right out in front. Sorry, guys, it's a little dark. Where is he, though?
He's not. I don't think he's.
I didn't see Lucius either.
They never learn.
Or maybe they do, Voldemort, you piece of crap.
Yeah.
My lord, shouldn't we wait?
He's such a tool.
Yeah. It's like bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want it destroyed?
A strange boy with a strange name, but he lied.
He's lied to many people.
I know what he
Gee, that's scary. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He defiled it with dark magic.
I get that she's been lied to, but like, girl, do you not know the legend of Harry Potter?
I know.
We ain't got time for this.
I can destroy it once and for all, but only if you tell me where he hid it. You do know where he hid it, don't you, Helena?
Girl, what's the worst he could do?
Right.
Defile it again?
Please.
You little emo girl.
You remind me of him a bit. It's here.
It's not a very nice thing to say.
I know. Kind of an insult.
If you have to ask, if you know, you need only ask.
Oh, that mirror?
Thank you.
If you know, you need only ask. Remember the mirror where you have to say the thing you want the most or whatever? I wonder if that's... Because that's the only thing, like, if you ask.
Yeah, that's
what
true.
else could it be? Or Dumbledore's...
The memory thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the sorting hat?
Ooh.
If you know...
On second thoughts, it is the quality of one's convictions that determines success, not the number of followers.
Who said that?
Me.
Great quote. That's scary.
You okay, Freddie? Yeah, me too.
I'm glad we're getting moments with everybody. Did Ron just speak parcel tongue?
I guess so.
Harry talks in his sleep.
Oh.
You noticed?
That's amazing. That's wild.
Yeah.
You memorized that, Ron? You're learning another language. That's,
Came in useful.
Yeah, that's wild. Good thing they said that line, because otherwise I would have been like, what?
Yeah.
Ron is so much more useful now than he ever has been. He's really grown. Neville, what are you going to do right now?
Yeah.
It's crazy that Voldemort got this many people to follow him. Oh, those are the Snatchers.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't get cocky.
You and whose army?
Oh, Neville, relax.
Don't say whose army when you know the answer is Voldemort's.
Yeah.
Maybe take a couple just in case.
Yeah. Dang.
You do it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, he's already done one. Now it's your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that, like, not only Harry can do the Horcruxes. We still need to know more about the, why Dumbledore gave the book. And the light thing, we know it found them. And the book, we know, had that,
the
triangle, the Deathly Hallows thing. Oh.
Okay. Wait,
whoa. That was crazy visual of Voldemort.
Did it work, though? Like.
Yeah, I think so. That was shot sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wounded.
Wow!
Oh, I guess that was a turn on. Whoa.
That was a turn on.
Whoa. I don't know why I did not see that moment.
Yeah, that was, whoa.
That looks like a good kiss. That was framed well, too. Like, I like that we couldn't see their mouths, so it wasn't, like, uncomfortable. That was... Oh. Way to ruin the moment, Voldemort.
I know. Come on. Let him have it. Oh, no. Dang, that was powerful.
There's no way we keep everybody, right?
Yeah, there's going to be crazy deaths. Yeah, wouldn't the wand...
If the wand chooses the wizard...
Yeah, like, wouldn't it know it's being used for, like, malice? And if that belonged to Dumbledore?
I don't know if it belonged to him as much as it was buried with him.
Oh,
the
right,
Elder Wand, he had it, but I don't know that it chose him.
That's a good point.
Maybe it did.
No.
Uh-oh, Neville.
Oh, no. Neville, you better start running. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
In the castle now.
Yeah, okay, Neville.
Cool.
Good job, Neville. Keep as many as you can from getting across. Oh, my God. Losers. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, he's okay. He's okay. We wouldn't hang on this shot if he wasn't okay. Yeah, we wouldn't just hang here. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. I mean, can you run and help him, Jenny?
Yeah, go grab him.
Jenny, don't be useless.
That went well.
That comedic line had to kick in, I guess.
Well, Jenny's just like standing there, bro.
He didn't even do anything. Yeah, you said it.
The
This
ogres.
is.
Yeah,
This looks
Lord
like
of the
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
The giants and stuff. Yeah. Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, can the tree help? I know it's like literally
the willow. Yeah. Whomping willow or whatever.
No. You can feel the scale of the movie. Damn.
I wonder where Snape is.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting your own business sounds exciting, doesn't it? Until you realize in this day and age, you have to become the website person, the inventory person, the checkout person, the marketing person, the shipping person, basically an entire company overnight. That's why I genuinely love today's sponsor, Shopify. You've heard of this shout them out before, and there's a good reason why, because we've been using Shopify for RejectNationShop.com way before we ever partnered with them. And I know a ton of other creators who've trusted them for years. The easiest way to explain what Shopify is, it's like having your storefront, cash register, stockroom, marketing assistant, and business expert all in one place. They are the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names to brands just getting started. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that actually matches your brand. They also have helpful AI tools to help write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhancing product photography. Plus, Shopify helps you with everything from inventory, payments, analytics, international shipping, returns, and easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. So it's time to turn those what-ifs into Shopify today. You can sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/rejects. Go to shopify.com/rejects. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's video.
Oh, cool. That was sick. What a cool shot.
Get your coat on. It doesn't feel like the most important thing.
Yeah.
Spitfire! You haven't seen Luna, have you? Luna? On my forehead!
Oh. They're my two favorites.
Okay,
No,
we're just,
guys,
we're just
come on.
kissing now.
Come on.
I know.
Okay. It's just...
Oh, good lord.
Crab and Doyle. Oh, no. It's not Crab and Doyle. That was Doyle and one of the other one of them. But is Draco here to help or hurt?
Yeah.
Do you have to ask?
There he is. He just vanished.
Maybe he's gone to the room of life.
Yeah,
You said that last year.
That's right. I did.
Oh, I remember.
And he listens to you. That's in the room of requirement, of course. Yeah. I'm shocked that they're just like, yeah, let's go with Draco. Oh, Draco knows it's in the room of requirement? How are you going to find this?
Jesus. We're just looking for like a tiara or like a...
Yeah, I guess. I feel like it's got to be up. Everything's always up.
Hard to get to.
Yeah. Nothing's ever ground level.
Imagine it's on the floor. Oh, cool. How convenient.
Trips over it.
That's one of those like, yeah, insect things from the, what, second movie or third movie?
Oh, yeah. Speaking to you? Is it on ground level?
Wow, you called it.
No, I was making a joke. I said I think it was up high. I was wrong. I didn't call it.
Wow, production design is crazy. Oh my, right there. That's a tiara.
I'm scared that Draco's about to walk in.
Now, how do you break this thing?
They got the dragon thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. They need that.
Well.
Yeah.
Come on.
What brings you here, Potter? I could ask you the same. You have something of mine.
His wand.
I'd like it back.
Well, what's wrong with the one you have?
It's powerful, but it doesn't quite understand me.
Why didn't you tell her? Bellatrix.
Yeah, why didn't you tell her that it was Harry?
He didn't say enough.
Come on, Draco. Don't be a brat.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Yeah, but he didn't mean it, so it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
That's my girlfriend, you numbers!
Okay, well, I was partially right, because gotta go up.
Now it's gotta go, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
there they are.
Another obstacle. Of course. It's not gonna be easy.
Callbacks to all the movies.
Yeah. You have the fang?
Run from what?
God, set the bloody place on fire!
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh my god, you idiot.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing, dude.
Oh. I feel like Ron's gonna have to decide to save Draco.
Yeah.
Wow, all the animals in the flames is sick looking.
Yeah.
Oh. Do the Horcrux now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he's got to put Draco on his... They're going to have to save him. Because you're not...
Oh, no!
Whoa. Well, he died.
Yep.
You're not truly Harry Potter and good if you don't go save...
Yeah, even your enemies?
Yeah.
We can't leave them! He's joking, right?
That's what makes him Harry Potter.
If we die for them, Harry, I'm gonna kill you!
Because here's what Draco didn't do.
Yeah.
He didn't kill Dumbledore, and he
Yes.
didn't give up Harry.
Signs of, like, redemption or...
Like, possible.
There you go, Hermione. Oh, my God. Oh, perfect. 1-2 combo.
Yeah. I would have been nervous to kick into the flames until I knew it was...
It was, like,
Yeah,
completely donezo, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so we got book.
Oh my god. But it seems to be hurting
Hurting
Harry
him too. Yeah. Was that the last one? No, right? We have one more? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you just shanked that guy?
Yeah.
I need to keep you safe.
I need to keep you safe. Why is Nagini one?
Yeah, one of them.
It's the snake. Actually, it's the last one.
Yeah, I thought it was Harry's scar, but it's not. It's the snake.
If we find him, we can find the snake. And we can end this.
Yeah, but if you look in him, he knows where you are
Yeah.
too.
He has to use his...
And it's scary to be in that dark place, I'm sure. Lucius looks like crap.
Yeah, yeah.
Might it not be more prudent to call off this attack?
Oh, you're gonna die right now?
Seek the boy. I do not need to seek the boy.
He'll seek me.
He will come to me.
Yes.
Do you understand? Look at me. Go and find Severus.
Yeah, where did Snape go?
Bring him to me.
His face seems more sunken in. than
Yeah.
normal.
I know where he is.
Damn.
I hope that McGonagall gets her flowers for this. I mean, she is holding it down.
Oh my gosh.
But makes sense. She is the
Ooh.
brave Gryffindor,
Yes.
you know, like. This score is sick.
Ah.
Poor Ron. Oh,
Damn.
yeah, there's just going to be so many of the students that
Yeah,
die.
yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice?
Dumbledore's brother.
Oh. That is nice.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that they were getting attacked by all the Death
No.
Eaters. Yeah, Albus. Or no, what?
Isn't that Albus's Dumbledore's?
Albus.
Yeah.
So whatever it was. Hermione called him Mr. Dumbledore, so I will.
They're both Dumbledore.
Where's Hagrid?
Oh yeah. He hasn't been seen. Yeah.
I am extraordinary, but the one resists.
Of course it would.
Tonight, when the boy comes, it will not fail you, I'm sure.
You would think you would feel him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It answers to you and you only.
Did Snape put the wand in with Dumbledore? Was that what he promised him? And is it a fake wand?
Oh yeah. You can't tell.
The one. Does it truly answer to me?
Yeah, who's it answer to?
You're a clever man, Severus. Where does its true loyalty lie?
Of course, my lord.
The Elder One cannot serve me properly because I am not its true master.
Who is?
The Elder Wand belongs to the wizard who killed its last owner. You killed Dumbledore.
So Dumbledore did
Have the
it,
Elder
yeah.
One. Yeah.
While you live, the Elder Wand cannot truly
be mine.
He has to kill him.
You've been a good and faithful servant, Severus, but only I can live forever.
You're about to get murked.
No way, because we still need him to be redeemed.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Nagini.
Oh. Oh, what a freaking way to go. Oh my God.
You couldn't have just Avada Kedavra'd him? You had to have your snake eat him?
What an intense death. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's our moment.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Here's our moment. What happened? Snape talked to Harry.
Yeah.
Come clean. I can't believe Voldemort kept Snape alive. Why did that tear look fake?
Yeah.
Take them.
Take them.
His memories?
Give me something. Quickly, a flask, anything.
It's the memories are going to reveal.
Yeah. Take them. He wants to know what he did.
It's going to reveal what Dumbledore asked
the
of him.
Tears. Okay. That's why the tear looked fake, because it was. Okay. He wants Harry to know what actually happened.
You have your mother's eyes.
That was Snape's final word.
Yeah.
You have your mother's eyes. Go show us what actually happened.
Yeah,
I
can we
need
find
to know
it?
what
I
happened.
know. I have so many questions. Come on.
You have fought valiantly, but in vain. Harry Potter, I now speak directly to you.
This voice is so creepy.
Yeah.
You have allowed your friends to die rather than face me yourself.
Oh my God.
Join me in the Forbidden Forest. If you do not do this, I shall kill woman and child
Jeez.
who tries to conceal you.
If this was television, that would be the end of the episode.
And the penultimate,
Penultimate, yeah,
and then
that
it'd be the
would be-
finale
yeah.
would be the, yeah.
Because we got 1 hour left of this movie, and I need to know what happened with Snape.
Yeah, let's go to the pensive or whatever.
I also, where the mother F is Hagrid.
Yes.
Also, I need a Neville Luna moment.
I know.
Give me death. They're also a perfect couple.
They are.
I would watch that rom-com.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of pressure on Harry.
I know. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
But she's okay, the professor. Remember when we were trying to kick her out of Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Umbridge, that
Oh
bitch.
no.
Wait, what? What are we looking? Oh, he
One
died.
of the brothers, yeah.
Oh. Is it George? Or which one? Oh, it's horrible. There's so many dead. Oh my God. And Voldemort's words are they are true that
Oh my gosh,
they
dude.
both died. Okay, McGonagall, thank God.
She's all right. Yeah, where the heck is Hagrid?
I can't believe they both died. Wow.
Oh, here we go.
It's not fair that Hermione and Ron don't get to come in here with you.
Yeah.
Although Ron obviously just lost a brother. So. I have never anticipated a moment ever as much as this one.
All right.
Imagine waiting 8 years.
I know.
To learn what the... Because Snape's been sus from day one, but Dumbledore always... This better... You got some splaining to do.
Yes, absolutely. There's, a lot of redemption going to be had.
What did Dumbledore ask of him that was too much? You asked too much of me. Obviously asked him to kill him, but why? What is it with the Elder Wand, and what does Harry need to know?
Because, if Draco killed him, he would have... The Elder Wand would be...
He would have had to kill Draco.
Exactly. To obey... The Draco would have... Oh!
Lily, that's Harry's mom. Is that Snape? What's up with Snape and Lily? The last thing he said was about Lily's eyes.
Yeah, is there history? Romantic history?
Really good casting of young Snape.
Mm-hmm.
That is me and Severus. It must be very weird for Harry to see his mom. Oh. Okay, Lily Gryffindor, purple hair girl. James. They both knew each other that young, huh?
Don't say a word against my father.
Wow.
Prophecy did not refer to a woman.
But he thinks it's her son. Hide them all.
What will you give me in exchange, Severus?
What?
Doesn't need protection. The Dark Lord is gone.
The Dark Lord will return. When he does, the boy will be in terrible danger. He has her eyes. If you truly loved her.
Mm-hmm.
No one. It will contain the curse to your hand for the time being. It will spread.
Dumbledore was dying anyway.
One should presume the Dark Lord will turn to you. You must be the one to kill me, Severus.
Yeah.
You ask too much of me.
Only then will the Dark Lord trust you completely. A part of Voldemort's soul latched itself under the only living thing.
Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Harry himself.
That's what the scar is.
Yeah.
So when the time comes, the boy must die.
Jeez.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Good Lord.
You've kept him alive so that he can die at the proper moment. You've been raising him like a pig for slaughter.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy.
Oh. He's the one with the
Oh!
He's the one. The dear Patronus is his?
After all this time?
Always.
Lily, always. He loved her.
So when the time comes, the boy must die.
He must die. Voldemort himself must do it. It is essential.
What? So he's like walking into his death? What the frick, dude?
I feel like Snape had other plans. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Dumbledore's saying, but I feel Snape with the lamb for slaughter thing. Like, that's what it feels like.
Right. What a weird way to like summarize all of like the 8 movies. Damn.
I'm glad that they revealed that Dumbledore was already dying.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I figured that he asked Snape to do that, but I didn't think that he was already.
Yeah.
We thought you went to the forest. I'm going there now. Are you mad?
Are you going to tell him?
You can't give yourself up to him.
He kind of has to. For like 2 big reasons.
If he believes Dumbledore that if he dies.
I think I've known for a while.
Yeah.
And I think you have too.
Yeah, Hermione.
Kill the snake and then it's just him.
Oh.
Catch Ron up.
Yeah, like he kind of is like, what's going on?
Oh, he knows too. Wow, does this franchise end with Harry Potter dying?
Yeah, what the heck?
No hug for Ron? Oh, really?
Yeah, I would hug him too. Best friend, like.
Yeah. It was so beautiful of Hermione. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed something with Hagrid because. Oh, yeah. Open at the close. I open at the close.
I'm ready to die.
Jeez.
It's going to open because it's the end. Oh my God. What is about to happen? It's the stone? It's the stone.
That can revive from the dead.
No, of the triangle.
Yeah. I know. But the stone, its power can revive.
Oh, yeah. According to lore.
Right.
Maybe his parents. Or maybe him. Maybe he has to die and then
yeah. This became really biblical. Interesting.
So he has the cloak. Yeah, the resurrection stone. Exactly. That's what it's called. And so he has the cloak. He has this and then.
The wand, elderly wand? Elder wand?
Elderly. Okay. We're here. We're with it.
Whoa. Oh. And he's holding it.
Wow.
It's like a force ghost.
Why are you here? All of you.
We never left.
Does it hurt?
Jeez.
Dying.
What a question.
Quicker than falling asleep.
That takes me a long time.
I'm sorry. I never wanted any of you to die for me. You'll stay with me.
The whole time.
Until the end.
Okay.
And he won't be able to see you.
No. We're here, you see.
I'm so happy to have him back.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, even more than James and Lily. Like, it's serious. Because we got to see there what he meant to him.
Right.
I would keep it in your pocket.
Yeah, why are we dropping it?
Traumatic effect.
No sign of him, my lord.
You're so dead. If I had that news, no sign of him, I just wouldn't come back.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so outnumbered and so
For real. That's bravery, right?
Yeah.
Despite all odds.
I mean, if somebody said to you, if you die, every person you love can live, it's like you just have to do that.
No!
Oh.
Oh, good Lord. Come on.
They have Hagrid tied up there. Okay.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived,
Came to die.
come to die.
Oh,
wow. Called it.
I was wrong by one word, but
yeah.
Maybe that was in a trailer or something, because I don't know if I could come up with that. What happens from here? Quick, easy as falling asleep. Huh.
This is a depiction of afterlife, of the afterlife.
I don't know. Kind of looks like Hogwarts.
Yeah.
But brighter.
Or the train station.
And he looks, his face looks different.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You wonderful boy. You brave man.
Yeah, not a boy. He's a man for sure. Now, was that Voldemort as like a little baby?
Yeah.
Bloody baby. That's the part of Harry. That was Harry's scar, like the part of him that died. That.
Part of Voldemort sent here to
Yeah.
die.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask you that. Where would you say that we are?
It looks like King's Cross.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does.
That you and Voldemort have been connected by something other than fate.
A part of him lives within me, doesn't it?
It was just destroyed many moments ago by none other than Voldemort himself.
Okay.
You were the Horcrux he never meant to make, Harry.
Ah. Well, I guess the scar, but like part of it.
Yeah.
I think if you so desired, you'll be able to board a train.
And where would it take me?
On.
Voldemort has the Elder Wand.
The wand chooses the wizard.
And the snake's still alive.
Yes. Help will always be given at Hogwarts, Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Those who ask for it.
That must have been the first movie, right?
I always praise myself on my ability to turn a phrase. Our most inexhaustible source of magic, capable of both inflicting injury and remedying.
Good point.
Help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who deserve it. Do not pity the dead, Harry. And above all those who live without love.
Pity Voldemort.
My mother's Patronus was a doe. That's the same as Professor Snape's, don't you think?
Actually, if I think about it, it doesn't seem curious at all.
Is Snape his dad?
That's what I was thinking.
Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
Oh, good point.
So everything that happens in my head is real?
What should I do?
Yeah, I'd be confused too, man.
Well, help will always be given.
Yeah.
I don't need your help.
Bellatrix, you're the worst, bro. Oh, maybe the sword. Maybe Godric's sword. Because we saw it disappear from the goblin. Maybe it will show up when he needs it.
Is he alive? Draco, is he alive?
Ah.
So, him saving Draco.
Yeah.
Payback. She's going to claim he's dead.
Dead.
I like that moment because it's realistic that even though if you have followed a evil dictator, your love for your son might dictate. Oh,
What was that?
I don't know, but I'm happy to see Neville.
Yeah.
I wonder if Hagrid carrying him knows he's alive.
Right.
This Ralph Fiennes performance is unmatched.
Right.
I mean, he's like the scariest villain ever.
Right.
We gotta kill the snake.
Yeah.
How do you kill a snake? You cut off its head. How do you do that with a sword? I feel like that's gotta be what it is.
Right.
Neville, who is it?
Are you guys not so afraid right now?
Yeah.
No! No!
Ginny,
Harry Potter is dead!
Draco's mom knows otherwise.
And now is the time to declare yourself. Come forward and join us.
Voldemort can't feel him because that part died.
Yeah.
Or die, wow.
Yeah, is the scar gone physically too?
Let's see who comes forward.
Draco.
Where is he?
Yeah.
No, good for you, Draco. Stand your ground.
once the mom said it.
Well done, Drake. Well done.
No, you betrayed all your peers. I really wanted him to just stand his ground. Wow, Draco, you little bitch, after he saved your life.
For real.
Well, I must say I'd hoped for better.
Neville has something up his sleeve, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, that sorting hat. What's he gonna do?
Neville Longbottom.
Oh, yeah. And remember his parents.
Yeah.
Well, Neville, I'm sure we can find a place for you in our ranks.
I'd like to say something.
Oh my God, what is Neville about to say? What, Neville? What?
Doesn't matter that Harry's gone.
Stand down, Neville.
People die every day. Friends. Family.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't die in vain. But you will. Because you're wrong. Harry's heart did beat for us. For all of us. It's not over.
Oh, he has the sword.
Yeah. Kill the snake.
I'll lure him into the castle. We have to kill the snake.
How did Neville know to do that?
Yeah. No!
I mean, if Neville dies, I'll care more than if Harry Potter died. I love him so much.
I get you. No,
he's my guy.
I know.
I hope the whole thing ends with Neville and Luna, like,
yeah.
at their wedding.
Nice. No score. That was cool.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, the fang?
Yeah. You can't feel him anymore. So the fang is for the snake.
Oh, damn.
So is right now Harry using Draco's wand?
I think so.
You gotta kill Nagini right now.
Smart. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Damn. I thought that was gonna
Yeah,
happen.
we didn't move
right.
quick enough.
No! Okay, the sword needs to come in clutch. Come on.
Oh.
There we go.
Really? I don't know. I'm not feeling good about this right now. Hermione threw a
Is that
spell.
Neville? Yep. There you go.
Neville's the bravest of them all. I mean,
Yeah.
Neville said, I'm going to make a speech right now.
Yeah.
Yep, get that
Yeah.
sword. The Neville arc is just...
Yes, definitely. And embodies the Gryffindor house.
And with his two parents, and he says people die every day.
Yeah.
It's just, he's the only one other than Harry who is an orphan that we know of.
That we know of, yeah.
Okay, that's why Hermione threw the stone to antagonize. All right. Oh, no. Oh.
No! Ron!
That's tough. Neville, where are you at?
Yeah.
Oh, Ginny going against Bellatrix. Okay.
Not my daughter, you.
You bitch.
Iconic. Not my daughter, you bitch is an amazing
Yeah.
line. Oh.
Oh my god, what a way to go. Oh my gosh!
Wait, did she...
Yeah, how did that happen?
What? Okay, whoa.
Cool. Ow. Okay, physical harm now. Straight hand-to-hand combat.
When you told Professor Snape that one was failing you, it will always, one of its allegiance was always to someone else. Let's finish this the way we started. Together.
Oh! Oh, the scar's still there. Okay.
At this point, Harry's just not afraid to die.
Yeah.
He's like, I already...
What a gnarly superhero moment right now. Damn. Whoa! That was weird.
Looked like a video game for a sec.
Yeah. They like merged too. That was crazy.
You guys gotta kill that snake. We need that done now. Oh, the wand. Dun, 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 dun. Neville with the sword, right?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
Because Hermione's killed a Horcrux, Harry's killed a Horcrux, Ron has killed a Horcrux, Dumbledore's killed a Horcrux.
Yeah.
The only other person it could be, Neville right now.
Yeah.
Boom, yup.
Yeah!
Neville's such a beast, dude.
Yeah!
Oh my God, Neville, you're such a stud.
MVP.
Luna's gonna want you so hard, dude.
Oh my God. Yeah, isn't he not powerful anymore? Like, or his, well, weaker?
Well, it's only him. There's no other lives. Yeah.
Oh, cool. He gets to use the Elder Wand?
Now he has the stone, the Elder Wand, and the cloak, right?
Yeah. Well, he dropped the stone, but like, oh wow, he got.
Whoa.
That's a trip.
I don't even want him to be dust particles, though. I feel
know.
like he'll find a way.
Still matter.
Yeah.
That rainbow coming in, that was pretty cool. Look at him. Hey, Luna.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Oh.
If that's all I get, then it's fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even. I know she wants him bad after that. You go, Neville and Luna, two most helpful mofos.
Yeah, for real.
Harry.
Where's McGonagall? I'm glad Hagrid's okay.
Cool, quiet moment. Like, yeah, no dialogue needed.
You're like, yeah, that's right. We're together.
Yeah.
When he killed Snape, he thought the wand would become his. The wand never belonged to Snape. It was Draco who disarmed Dumbledore that night in the...
Right.
The wand answered him. Until the other night when I disarmed Draco.
Ah.
So that means...
Answers to you.
It's mine.
So nonchalant. Yeah.
Most powerful wand in the world. With that, we'd be invincible.
He's going to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped the resurrection stone, breaks the thing. The cloak was the one that didn't really do anything bad.
Yeah, we didn't get to see all three of them in use together in the way that I thought that we would, but
Yeah,
they
same.
all did have purpose in this last movie. I also kind of thought when he was fighting at the end that we were going to see his loved ones around him.
Oh,
again.
yeah. That would have been cool.
But that's fine. We knew they were there.
Damn, we saw them grow up.
Yeah, we really did.
Wow, what a jump.
And why 19?
Yeah.
What are we about to see? New headmaster, Harry Potter.
Ah.
Actually, I feel like Hermione would make a way better. She would
Definitely,
be
I
the
agree.
best headmistress.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I recognized the young actor. He's somebody that I recognize. I don't know why.
JSP, ASP.
Oh, did Harry have a kid with Ginny or something? Is that what? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't believe that. It is hysterical.
They really aged well. Like the...
Yeah.
Oh, Draco.
We better see Neville and Luna. I can't place that actor right now, but I know he's on some show.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
All the kids are on the same time.
Yeah.
Dad, what if I am put in Slytherin?
So sweet.
Albus Severus Potter.
Oh, wow.
Albus.
Severus. Snape's...
Two headmasters.
Then was a Slytherin. And he was the bravest man I've ever known.
Oh.
Snape.
If it really means that much to you, you can choose Gryffindor. The Sorting Hat takes your choice into account.
Oh.
Like it did with Harry.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, the aging is pretty good in this, actually.
Chocolate frog.
Platform 9 3/4. No Neville and Luna because they're off traveling, having
Yeah.
a lovely life. Dun, dun, dun. It's cool that Harry, Hermione, and Ron were in that last shot like that.
So ASP in the luggage was Albus Severus Potter. Yay!
Sis, it's the Reject Nation. We just watched the 8th and final Harry Potter movie. We have so many things to talk to you guys about.
Absolutely.
Shout out to you guys at home. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being kind, because we read all the things. In a world of Slytherins, be a Gryffindor. Just kidding. I love them Slytherins. I guess in a world of Voldemort, be a Snape.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ones that we could do for this.
Of course.
Special shout out to our patrons, patreon.com/TheRealRejects. That's where you can sync up with your own copy. That's where Greg and John cover stuff exclusively. That's where you get discounts on our merch, rejectnationshop.com. This is a sick horse shirt. That's a sick reject shirt. Pick a bunch of cool stuff, whatever you guys want. We got it. Well, I don't know about whatever you want, but a lot of things. A lot. We got it. And if you're on Apple, Spotify, 5-star thumbs up. Thank you. One of the cool things you can do on Patreon is ask us questions. That's what's going to guide our review. But before we get to those Patreon questions, let me just ask you, LJ.
Yeah.
8 movies down.
Yep.
None to go.
Yeah.
Harry Potter franchise.
Finally finished it.
So 2 things I want to know from you. How did you feel about the franchise, and how did you feel about this movie?
So I'll address the movie first itself. The amazing, felt very connected to 7, so it was like this smooth transition. David Yates coming back to direct felt much like the finality of it all. It was a big war movie, it felt like.
Yeah.
You called it, Rox. Like, it was much like Return of the King, right?
For sure.
And it's crazy because I sometimes when it comes to these types of like final movies, it seems like it's just a bunch of the fighting and closing, plot holes or finalizing story beats and stuff.
Like tying up loose ends.
Exactly. So it kind of didn't feel like that. Thankfully, and I mean that in a good way, because we got a lot of just harkens back to all the other movies, which is pretty cool. I don't know how I felt though. It's because it was paced really well. However, I don't know why I liked part 1 better. I'm not sure. Maybe because it did have those moments of quiet character kind of scenes that this didn't have. This was moving very well, still paced well, but like there was a lot of action, there was a lot of intensity. But I still enjoyed this significantly. So, but to address the other question you asked about the entire franchise, the best thing I can say is I get it. I get why there's a huge fandom. It does remind me of a lot of it's like historic allegory, and then also it parallels the Bible, especially at the very end. I get the lore. I get and it's a beautiful world. It's well built, and there's so much mystery, and there's so much to learn from the different houses and different wands and animals and creatures and all the characters and so much of that. So, and even just being a wizard or a witch, it allows for fans to kind of dive in with so much and have like this buffet of fun, adventure, and imagination. So otherwise, I enjoyed the franchise. Again, I didn't expect to enjoy it because I don't know if you remember the very first movie.
Yeah, I do remember.
I was like, I never cared for like magic and wizards and stuff. And not in a bad way, just like
and I was like, this is gonna be a long journey.
yeah. No, but still enjoyable nonetheless, and loved it. And like I say in almost all the movies we've seen, I want to go to Universal Studios now. Like I want to go to the Harry Potter world. So. How about you? How about the entirety of it all?
Yeah. I'll be super brief because I know that you guys will ask us all these questions. But in general, I love this franchise. Nice. I feel like there were so many great messages that I can't kind of wait to break down. And I had the opposite feeling. I loved this part 2 more than part 1. I feel like it really stuck the landing, which is even harder to do than the dismount. And I'm really, really impressed with what they were able to do. But it is interesting the way that it did end. It did kind of leave me wanting a little bit more, and I don't even really know what more of what. Maybe just because I loved this world so much.
Sure, yeah.
That it wasn't like, it's not like at the end I was like, and there's nothing left. I was like, we finally have just defeated Voldemort, and like now I still want to live in this world.
Yeah, what does life look like after?
Yeah. So I was glad that we got the 19 years later. Should have had more Luna Neville.
Didn't show him.
But I am curious what happened in between, and like kind of how do we rebuild Hogwarts?
Right.
What happened with McGonagall?
Mhm.
Where did Hagrid go? Like
Yes.
what? So all those things. I think that's good that I'm asking those questions though.
Absolutely.
So let's see what questions you guys are asking, and we'll break this down.
do
Dante
it.
Woodbeck, does the final battle feel cinematic enough to end this series, or were you wanting more?
The final battle between Harry and Voldemort.
That's what I'm assuming that this is regarding. Our Darth Vader Luke.
Right.
moment.
Yeah, I personally, just because I'm a fan of action and action sequences and fight scenes, a little bit longer, but it doesn't like dilute the movie by any means. It was good enough, and it served its purpose. How about you?
I'm super grateful that this was 2 movies instead of 1, because think about how rushed everything would feel
Oh,
if
that's
it was
true, yeah.
1 movie. So I'm with you. I think we could have got, like, this movie was 2 hours 10 minutes, and when I saw that runtime before we started, or 2:12 or something, I was like, I wish it was longer than that.
Yeah.
Like, and I rarely said, but I wish that this was 2.5 hours. It was very cinematic. I loved the visuals because we've been so gray for so long. So I love the green and red, and it
that's
looked
true.
very cool. Especially after we had just gone to the all white train station in Harry's mind, which means it's real to him
because it's in his head. Yeah.
So the juxtaposition of that with this, I thought really worked. And kind of the entire final movie was a battle. So
Yes.
I thought that they nailed that.
Amy Franklin, I have a theory, and I'm wondering if you feel the same. Looking back through all the movies, do you think that Dumbledore knew, like foresight, exactly how it was supposed to turn out, and that he guided Harry to help him get the job accomplished?
I kind of do get that sense.
Yeah.
He does feel like all powerful, all knowing, and we saw the one person other than Harry that was able to survive Voldemort in a one-on-one battle.
Yeah.
As opposed to when Bellatrix killed Sirius. Dumbledore really stood his ground with Voldemort.
Absolutely,
And so
yes.
he is an unbelievably powerful wizard. He had possession of the Elder Wand. He had everybody else's thoughts and memories. He was able to say, Snape, you need to do this. He sacrificed his own life. He knew that Harry needed to die in the right moment.
Right.
But I think he also knew he was going to be able to guide Harry back, and it wasn't really Harry dying. And if he had the stone, / he also was able to like come back on the train station.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of do think that Dumbledore, time is not a construct for Dumbledore. He lives in all places at once, it seems.
I agree. No, yeah, I think Dumbledore kind of is even harkens back to Prisoner of Azkaban. It seems like he's always 10 steps ahead.
Yeah.
So with that being the case, he probably kind of put this all. He was well aware and knew what decisions to make. So yeah, I agree.
Speaking of theories, this isn't a question from you guys, but I do want to say it is interesting that both you and I were like, "Is Snape your daddy?"
I was like, "Whoa, what?" Yeah.
And I wonder how many fans have run with that because it's not it doesn't seem like that is what happened,
Right.
but the fact that they did share the same dough, I'm just curious.
Patronus.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a question about Snape, I think. Nikki Sonrisa, you've made it. Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Now you've seen the whole story. What are your thoughts on Snape's true feelings about Lily and Harry? How does it influence your take on his character? I love that Harry named his kid Albus Severus and calls Severus the bravest person he ever knew. And I do think even though you can't judge a book by its cover, that's what this whole franchise has shown us.
True.
And just because somebody does something that you don't understand doesn't mean that they made the wrong choice.
Right.
And Snape did a lot of good, even though he was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I love his character. I think he probably is the most complex and interesting character in the whole movie.
I agree.
Other than Neville, of course.
of course, for you. No, yeah, his
And
art
for you.
Yes, Roxy.
And
yes.
for everyone.
Yes, Coach.
Yes.
No, but yeah, I think his Snape's arc, this entire franchise has been the most interesting and the most like topsy-turvy, like, and the fact that it kept us guessing is credit for good writing, right? Like I love the fact that I had a feeling he was gonna be redeemed because there were so many signs of that, but a lot of his actions would get you distracted and be like, oh man, he's such a jerk here and whatever. But his relationship with Lily, I would want it to see more fleshed to the point where it validate our theory of is he the dad? So
remind me, things are coming to me right now.
Yeah.
Remind me what the ending of the Regulus stuff was.
Remember that you said the actor was from what's it called? Stranger Things?
Yeah.
He was a prisoner, and then Voldemort got to him about the Elder Wand.
Yeah.
I think he died then.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Because I was curious because when we saw Sirius and there was still no mention of his brother, there were certain people who showed up in Harry's, but certain people who didn't. So I was just kind of curious about some of that. But
right.
I was like, is regular stuff coming back at some point? For those of you guys who were like, oh my God, you guys watched this and you didn't pick up this or this or this, they're first time seeing the Harry Potter movies. So it's like, I would love to immediately rewatch this, and I feel like everything would kind of sink in a little bit more.
True.
/ maybe the TV show.
Yeah. No, it's me. Oh, JL. Once Harry learns he himself is connected to Voldemort through the Horcrux, what stood out to you most about the way he handles that realization and what it says about the difference between him and Voldemort? His realization of that, he has to die.
Yeah, and that he is the Horcrux.
Right. Go ahead. Take it.
I feel like it was really smart that the movie had the line be, and I think I've known it for a long time, and I think you've known it too for a long time, because if I knew it for a long time and you knew it for a long time, there's no way Harry hasn't been kind of wondering, especially because he can hear snakes and he's connected to Voldemort's thoughts, and Hermione's the smartest girl alive. So there's just no world in which it's never crossed their mind that there's a real physical connection there.
Right.
So I was glad that the realization wasn't like, what?
It was
what my biggest fear is the truth.
Right.
It's like in last video when they decided, in the last movie when Harry and Hermione were like, yeah, we're going to have to go back to Godric's Hollow.
Oh, right.
And he's like, we're going to have to go back. And she's like, oh, it's a miserable idea, but I've been thinking about it too. It's like they're always, Harry and Hermione are always on the same page, and they always know what is real, it's deep down. So I like that. What it says about the difference between him and Voldemort is that's not what says the difference about him and Voldemort. Everything is different between him and Voldemort.
Very the yin to the yang kind of thing.
Exactly.
And the realization, yes, I agree. It wasn't it would be, they would be stupid not to realize it in such crazy manner. So.
Not to have thought it was a possibility.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
It would have been so annoying if he was like, oh,
right. Harry, come on.
It was more about accepting it than realizing it.
True.
Just a girl, 329. I'm just a girl. Hi, Roxy and John. This has been a super fun journey. I have had a great time watching these movies with you too. Just a girl. So nice.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Who's your favorite character overall?
Come on, you can answer this.
I'm looking at you because
I'm
threatening you with my eyes right now. Who's your favorite character There's actually 2 answers you can give that are right, and everything else is wrong. Character out of all of them, mine was wait. Who's your favorite character overall, and which movie was your favorite out of all of them? Mine's Prisoner of Azkaban. That's the third one that we loved, right? Thank you so much for a really good time. You're both so great. XOXO, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
I love these questions. I love you. Lisa, you're why we do this.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start with favorite character.
You can go first.
All right. Okay. My sleeper favorite character is obviously Neville.
Yeah.
Followed by Luna. But my favorite, big time character is Hermione.
You took mine. Damn it. Hermione.
Neville? Oh.
Yes. Yes, coach.
He's so great, dude.
Absolutely.
I'm not even joking when I say he's my favorite. He just because I love people who are so unexpected and unassuming and
underdog,
and he sucked at everything at first.
Yes,
and it's Harry. Of course, he's an amazing character.
Yeah,
the movie's called Harry Potter. He's the boy who lived. He already beat Voldemort as a kid. He had all of these reasons, and he's the best at Quidditch, and he's all these things. You know those people, and then there's the people who have to try 50 times harder than everybody else. And Neville just every day kept showing up and every day decided to be brave even though he sucked at things. And to me, that is always going to be just the best, and then he ends up being the only one of the big three, other than the big three, that kills a Horcrux. Like, that's my dude, and he's got that crush on Luna, and I know she digs him back. Just like, oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Definitely.
Neville's my guy.
Right. No, yeah, I say Hermione mainly because she's smart. She's also the heart of the franchise, because kind of brings the boys together, right?
Totally.
But ultimately, it's kind of the easy answer is Hermione for sure.
Yeah, she is the glue. She really is. And she always does the right thing. And she's 10 steps ahead. Hermione's an amazing, amazing character. I feel like Hermione set the tone for so many other characters after her in different movies.
Yes.
There's a lot of Hermione's like there.
True.
There's only one Neville, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Favorite movie?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
I kind of wonder if that's my favorite, too. Yeah. I love this one as well.
No, yeah, especially these two.
I think these two are my favorite. I think 3 and 8 are my favorite. We'll do a ranking for the social media channel.
You got it. Sounds good.
And then you guys will see what they are. Thank you, Lisa.
All right, Kyle Southworth. Now that you've finished the series, which villain in the series was your favorite / most memorable? To refresh your memories.
Thank you. Kyle, I love when people do this. We need our memory refreshed.
Some of the major villains were Bellatrix Lestrange, Severus Snape. Is he a villain? Lucius Malfoy, Draco Malfoy, Professor Umbridge, and Voldemort. Go.
I'm not sure my answer yet, but it's interesting that both Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy are on your list of major villains.
Yeah.
When both of them Severus, I would say straight up, ended up not being a villain
at all. Yeah.
And Draco, he's not great, but he's not the worst.
Yeah.
Honestly, I gotta go with Umbridge.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
She was just unbelievable. I'm surprised she didn't have.
A scene here in the last movie.
I kind of wanted, but she kind of was a little one and done, even though she was in the she was in the part 1. But of course, the answer is Voldemort.
Yeah.
But Umbridge is the most unexpected sleeper pick for me. She's just a beast.
Yes, definitely. You can legitimately be afraid of her because we know of people in the real world that can come across that way.
100%. I've met Umbridge before. I've never met a Voldemort in real life.
Right.
And I feel like Lucius ended up sucking.
Yeah.
And Bellatrix, I loved her scene as Hermione. She did such an amazing job.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you, Umbridge, because she reminds me of real people on this planet. So.
And it's such a unique choice for this franchise.
Yeah,
I'm so curious what she was like on paper and what it's going to be like in the new series.
Show?
Yeah. Mike Joyce. Hi, Mike. The magic artillery. Okay, good, Roxy. Barrage.
Yeah.
In this one, what's an artillery barrage?
So artillery is like the weaponry and barrage. So a lot of it, bombarding of it.
Thank you. Yep. I can't say that word. Artillery.
Artillery.
The magic artillery barrage.
There you
This one might be my favorite scene in the whole series. It did look sick.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite, most memorable scene in the franchise? Hope you don't continue on and do Fantastic Beasts. That series needs to be. I remember I didn't love those movies, so
I haven't seen them. I'll take your word for it.
Most memorable scenes in the franchise. I loved when we learned about the time and the rock throwing. That was sick. We had so much fun with that.
Yeah.
I love everything with Neville, every scene he's ever been in, including his speech at the end when he's like, I have something I want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, that was maybe my favorite scene in this whole movie. Let's see, what else did we love? Anyone's coming to mind for you immediately?
With the 6th movie when Snape had to kill Dumbledore.
I
think that was a powerful scene. Now looking back at it retrospectively, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was this hard decisions that had to be made, but as a as an audience member, you're like, what the heck is going on, and can we trust this professor? And ultimately, now that we know the information that we were given in the last movie, it makes it such a extremely difficult scene to digest, but also understand the importance of it all. So I think that's what comes to mind.
I loved the Robert Pattinson. The Voldemort reveal and Robert Pattinson death scene, Harry watching that.
Right.
And everybody come to Voldemort's side. That's the first time that Harry and Voldemort are face to face like that.
Right.
That was a crazy scene too.
Definitely.
A lot of amazing scenes.
All right, Jade Rushton, question: who exactly would marry Draco?
I know. When we saw at the end a wife, I was like, but listen, that means he kind of must have redeemed him. His kids going to Hogwarts, like he's there. There don't seem to be fighting. Like
right. I mean,
maybe he still sucks, but I wouldn't put him in villain category as much.
Again, bully as opposed to villain.
Yeah.
And make kids and make them think of Eric Trump. Okay. Bonus question: will you guys watch the three prequel movies?
I think no.
Yeah, I don't think
we've had no conversations about that, but I do wonder if they'll have us do the television show.
Ooh,
I'm curious. You guys let us know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
okay, we do have some overflow questions and trivia. We don't have time for everything, but we will get to a couple of these. Let me just run through.
Sure.
Let's see. Janice B. C. PhD. Just a couple of follow-up comments. Hermione does give her parents back their memories on her, and the reason the position of defense against dark arts never retained a professor is because Voldemort cursed it due to Dumbledore denying him that position.
Oh.
Wait, those are just such great things to let us know, Janice. I think that's... I'm glad Hermione's parents get their memories back. I kind of assumed that happened. I wonder why they even included her taking them in the first one if they weren't going to address that, but that's fine. And the defense against the dark arts position, that's an amazing bit of trivia.
That makes sense. A lot of it. We're always commenting on
yes.
it. Like,
Yes, okay. You want to, Nikki?
Okay.
Just going down, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Nikki Sodenrisa, the author told only Alan Rickman about Snape's true intentions, so he knew from the beginning, and it likely influenced his performance.
Of course, it influenced his performance. I'm glad that she did tell him that, because it did give him the ability to make the choice of how he was going to do it instead of be caught off guard with the rest of us.
That's true. Good
okay, J. Dell. The massive Battle of Hogwarts sequence took months to film, and some cast members said shooting the destruction of Hogwarts felt genuinely emotional because many of them had grown up on those sets for over a decade. Yeah, that absolutely does make sense.
Kev B, they actually had to redo the entire last scene.
Oh my God, shut the front door.
Whoa, what? In the first version, the makeup was so bad they looked like 7-year-olds.
Oh. We thought it looked good, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Rupert Grint said he looked like a bloated version of Donald Trump. They had to scrap the whole thing and reshoot it months later because it looked so ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad they reshot it because it looked good, and especially Rupert Grint, I actually thought looked very realistic.
Yeah.
I said we weren't going to have time to do everything, but it's our last one, and we're feeling generous.
Might as well,
so here we go. Kev B, Neville, and I saw Neville's name.
Yeah,
so
that's why.
Neville was such a beast in that finale. Kev B, preach. Preach.
Right.
Since he could have been the chosen one, do you think he actually would have made it to the end like Harry did, or was Harry the only one who could have pulled this off? I don't think Neville could have ever been Harry, but I don't think Harry could have ever been Neville. That's the whole point of being an individual.
Yes.
Each of us is put on this earth and gets to do with our one life what we choose. And
I agree.
You choose to make the most of it. Harry did, Neville has, and I love that. I just need a follow-up with Neville and Luna and
absolutely.
Life. Neville and Luna do Life. I would watch that show.
Right. I agree.
Last one.
Jaden Rhodes, this is the big finale. I'm curious if you'll like the twist with Snape. It's one of my favorites of all time. It hits even more on a rewatch because you can watch his journey from a different point of view. But I'm curious if y'all liked his whole journey, and how would you rank this last movie?
We already talked a little about the ranking in terms of the journey. I feel like you and I never lost faith in Snape. Even though we were pissed at him, it was like...
Well, there's a hint of something redeemable.
Because of that one line that they kept in there, and I'm glad they did, Dumbledore telling him whatever it was behind closed doors, and Snape being like, you asked too much of me.
Yes.
And when Dumbledore believes in somebody, we just know that they're not wrong.
Right.
So... yeah, I thought that was really great because it wasn't like, what? That twist makes no sense.
Right.
But it also wasn't like, I know exactly what this twist is. It was a perfect balance.
Absolutely. I agree.
And that's all she wrote.
Damn.
Well, Hogwarts, it's been fun. Harry Potter, it's been fun. And Neville, it has been fun.
Just Neville for Roxy. And Luna. And Luna.
I can't believe I thought Moaning Myrtle was going to be in this. I was like so positive. Whatever, that was totally fine. At least we got a little Ravenclaw in there.
Yeah.
What house are you in? Leave it below. What houses are we in? Leave it below. What do you want to see next from us? Leave that below. Should we cover the Harry Potter series? Leave that below. Is Neville your favorite character and why? If not, don't leave it below. Thanks for joining us on this journey. We'll see you guys next time. Later, rejects.